Good afternoon, or should I say evening, morning. Morning? At any rate, I'm the Game Master. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Before we begin, there is something I must tell you. You see, my job is to draw you into this world with my voice and cards, which is why I believe it best for you to play with the sound on. In fact, I insist on it. However, as you can see, my voice is subtitled, so you can always read along as well. Now then, are you ready? Let's begin. Welcome to Voice of Cards. You are about to take the first steps through a realm of sorrow. I have every faith you will accomplish great things here. Aye. Now then, your departure draws nigh. May your journey be a safe one. This is Castle Advent. 3 white-clad adventurers have gathered here at the Queen's. Present yourselves, O faithful of the Ivory Order. From upon her throne, the Queen regards the adventurers. So you, the youngest of the 3 steps. I am Winifred, of the Ivory Order, Your Majesty. She bows, glancing to her 2 companions. In response, the stern-looking one inclines his head and brusquely names him. The older man is the picture of courtesy, as he genuflects. It is these 3 our story follows today. The Queen acknowledges the fellowship with a nod. Someone has stolen the royalty. It is our honor to serve you, Your Majesty. Short of any clues that could lead them to the culprit, however, they press the Queen for further information. The Fellowship asks the Queen what the Queen describes without it. She trails off, but the desperation in her voice suggests it's lost. Usually, one would expect recompense for this sort. The Queen, however, it seems the royal treasure is just that important. The Fellowship asks the Queen if she knows anything about the thief. The Queen says witnesses might be found at Nexton. Pray tarry no longer here. The Fellowship bows and takes their leave. The castle gates are sealed shut. It seems the guards have their hands full battling monsters. We can waste no time finding the treasure, Winifred. Wait, cries Berwin, blocking Winifred's a monster. You dare stand? It lunges at the Fellowship. Winifred heaves a disgruntled sigh as she smooths her rumpled garb. Showing no sign, Edwin inspects. Winifred gives it. First things first. The Fellowship needs to gather more information. To Nexton, they set their sights. How may I help you? The proprietor inquires. Will that be all? The proprietor asks. A woman sits hunched over by the side of the road. Upon catching sight of the Fellowship, she calls. She's sprained her ankle and needs you to take her to the nearby apothecary. Winifred rushes to her and helps her up. Berwin lifts the woman onto his back, and the Fellowship sets out in search of an apothecary. The man claims he saw. He didn't get a good. The Fellowship thanks the man for the useful information. The woman begs the Fellowship for their. I know there's nothing. Upon asking, a strange creature, she says, nothing but bones, and it clutched a bottle of medicine as if its life depended on it. You arrive at the apothecary. Nothing holds. She turns to the fellow. The woman takes each of their hands in turn, thanking them for their service. Every smile the order brings to someone's face makes Winifred proud to be a disciple. Apparently, rumors claim the monster fled to the west. Thanks to the first clue. From all that information, the Fellowship distills the thief's true identity. Realization strikes Winifred. The monster made of Berwin nods in agreement, as if to. Winifred clears her throat, proclaims that the Fellowship shall head west, out of town, and walks off. You make your thanks to a royal decree. You're allowed to stay the night for free. And you're not about to refuse such hospitality. The party leaves the inn feeling rested. An innocent-looking young... In this parlor, you can play cards. The child rambles on, wheedling you. I'll give you this if you play with me. The man helpfully advises you take the opportunity to purchase equipment and curatives while you are in town. Welcome to Nexton, hails a man. The man doesn't respond to any question except to parrot back his original greeting. I'm too scared to leave town with all those monsters out there, the woman sighs. And fight. rock appeared. It seems primed to explode. The bizarre rock transformed into a gold rock. Let's not go there just yet. I haven't quite finished the story for that section, you see. Rout the enemy. Nice work. The bizarre rock transformed into an aqua rock. The only way out of this fight is through it. Let's do this. The Fellowship moves westward, only to be unnerved. The sun bears down hard upon the traveler, lets out a chuckle. The Fellowship traveler hoists his packs, suggests the Fellowship speak to the fisherman on the western shore, and takes his leave. And fight. That was lucky. Don't hold back. A monster appears. You may be able to aid it by administering some antidote. You take pity on the creature and administer some antidote. Healthy once more, it gets up and makes its way to who knows where. Every so often, you catch it looking back at you, but before long, it's out of sight. The Fellowship comes upon an anchored ship. Close by, that vessel is cursed, the fisherman mutters, trembling. His head drops into his hands. With but a single dispeller, I am certain I could lift it. They resolve to return to Nexton and find some. Bizarre rock transformed into a treasure rock. It hesitates, lurching toward you, then away. Was that the monster you helped earlier, coming back to say thanks? You'd like to think so. The party makes a meal of the fish. Don't hold back. That was lucky. A monster appears. Suddenly it places a medicine bottle at your feet and is gone as quickly as it came. You suppose that's its way of saying thanks. Let's do this. Fortune favors the bold. You would help it if you could, but you have no antidote on hand. Unable to do anything more, you keep walking. Lying in the dirt, you find an old telescope. You pick it up and angle it toward the coastline. Peering through the lens, all you know is there's something up ahead. You should be able to tell if your interest piqued. You drop the telescope and race your friends over to what you saw. A huge fish. You're not going to pass up free food, so you decide to grill it up. Let's do this.